Lovelies. So last time I did my palette collection, and today, by request actually, I am doing my blush collection because I also have an absolute fascination with blushes. So as just the precursor, everybody, this is not about bragging. This is really about kind of sharing my experience and my love of makeup with everybody else. So if you're not into these types of videos or collection videos, or if you're not able to see what everybody else has or you have a problem with that, just click away now. But if you really want to see my collection of blushes and some of the awesome colors that I get so excited about every day, then keep watching. So let's dive right in. I have a pretty big drawer and then all scattered through a bunch of different places. So you can kind of see I pulled out the drawer here and I have a little bit of everything everywhere. So I thought we would start with my drugstore blushes. So for drugstore blushes, I am going to start with NYX because I think that it's a pretty popular brand for most people. They have some good colors. So I actually have 3 NYX blushes. One of them is a cream blush, and that's in Boho Chic. So that one looks like this. As you can see, I haven't used it very much. I don't really know why. I actually have been really getting into cream blushes recently, so I should put this in my rotation because I should totally use that. So then the other 2 blushes I have are their regular powder formula, and I have PB02 Dusty Rose and PB25 Pinched, which of course are 2 of the more favorite ones. Pinched, of course, being a big favorite. So Pinched is on this side, Dusty Rose is on that side. So you can see them there. They're absolutely beautiful. If you've probably seen Pinched before, maybe you haven't seen Dusty Rose. Let me get my little thumb hole out here and swatch this for you. I don't know if you can pick up on that. Let's see. I really like it. I think it's beautiful. It's very light, very dusty, hence the Dusty Rose. So next I will show you, let's do e.l.f. because e.l.f. is probably the next one that I have a few of here. So the first of the e.l.f. blushes that I have is actually the e.l.f. Blush Kit. So some of you might have seen this before. It's really beautiful. My favorite is definitely the coral one in it. I don't know the names of them. So if I just give it a good swatch here, you can kind of see it. Let's see, we'll put it right there. You kind of see the color there. I really like it. I think it's beautiful. I do use it. There is a more of a bronzy type shade in here, so it can be really useful, and it definitely is a great palette. Really, I mean, e.l.f. sometimes just has the most amazing pigmentation. It really shocks me because of how inexpensive they are, and the fact that they are animal testing free, that they are cruelty free. This is a brand that makes money, makes amazing products for wicked cheap, and manages to not do it by testing on animals. So because I have a little bit of a rant, and stay tuned at the end. You want to see blushes, we'll do blushes, but then at the end I'm going to rant a little bit because I'm really upset at a few companies, Mary Kay, Avon, and Estee Lauder, who have actually taken back up with animal testing. There is no reason in this world anymore for our makeup to be tested on animals. No, there's just no reason. All right. End of rant. So the next of the e.l.f. blushes I have one of their regular line blushes, and this one is in Glow. And I like this one when I am really fair. I feel like, I don't even know if it's gonna swatch here. Oh, it might, yeah. See, you can see how light it is. I could almost use it as a highlight right now. I'm really tan, and it's beautiful though when I'm really fair skinned. It just gives this glow. Pun intended. So then I have 3 of their studio blushes, and the first that I have is in Candid Coral. You'll notice a theme throughout my blushes. I really do love coral blushes, the orangey type blushes. I think When I'm more tan, it just picks up on the cheeks better, and it just has that, I don't know, sun-kissed Hawaiian Maui glow, and I'm all about that. So this is the Candid Coral. It's just absolutely beautiful. I also have the Peachy Keen, again, another peach type shade, which I absolutely love. Wow, there you go. Now you can see it pretty clearly, which I really should use that one more often. It is, oh, it's really pretty. It's light though. Again, it's a light one. Be a good highlight. And this last one, oh, I might want to look at the name, is Mellow Mauve. So that's Mellow Mauve. Okay, those would be the e.l.f. blushes. So I have one CoverGirl blush, and that is in Sierra Sands, I think. You can see it there. It's really pretty. It's a darker color. It's definitely something that I wouldn't purchase again. It's a very beautiful color, but it doesn't give color payout. I mean, all right, you can see how hard I'm rubbing, right? And then let's do, where do I have a spot? Right there. I mean, where is it? It's not even there. Like, it barely shows up at all. Even on my finger, it's just not there very much. So it was one of those, it was on sale, I think I'll try it, and just doesn't give me much color at all. So then I have my Wet n Wild blushes, and I have two of those. So I have that in Mellow Wine and Pearlescent Pink. I really don't use these very often, even though they are beautiful. So yeah, that's just my own faults, really. I just should use them more. So this is in Mellow Wine, which is over here, and Pearlescent Pink. I can talk today. They're absolutely beautiful colors. Big fan. Big fan of them. But I don't use them. So I need to start doing that. That's definitely on the roster. So I have a couple of different cream type. I have a Be a Bombshell, the One Stick in Sunset. This shade is quite pretty. It definitely, let's see if we can make this work here. You can see there, it has a really pretty sunset type color to it. It is gorgeous, and I think I got it in an Ipsy bag, maybe. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, and it kind of goes right to cream. Look at how that blended out right there. You can kind of see it. It's beautiful. I'm going to put that into the rotation. That's really nice. I sort of kept all my drugstore stuff away and didn't really look at it. So then I have just another Ipsy City Color Cheek Stain. And this one, I haven't even swatched it. It's in the color Pink. So I haven't really done much with that. I should probably find a home for that somewhere. I also have Laura Geller, just those little things that come. This was another Ipsy in Pink Grapefruit. So, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I actually had two of them. I gave one to my mother, so she's been using that, which is great. I have another Be a Bombshell blush in Sweet Cheeks. And again, I think this came in an Ipsy. I have used this one. It's really pink though. As you can see, it's just super baby doll pink, and I'm not about the baby doll pinks. Never been kind of my thing. I like kind of that more dusty rose style, or the corals and the peaches. So moving on, I think the next one that we should move on to is Milani. So for Milani, I have quite a few of them here. Let's see. I have two of their gold packaging ones and one of their newer rose ones. So the two that I have in the gold packaging is Coralina and Rose D'Orio. I mean, who hasn't seen these yet, right? I mean, if you haven't, awesome, go out and get them because they're great, especially for drugstore blushes that don't open. They don't open. I swear, get it open. I got it. Okay, it's open. We have managed to get this one open. All right, so that is Coralina. It's just a beautiful coral color. It's absolutely gorgeous. I do love it. Clearly, I don't use it enough because I can't get it open. And Rose D'Orio, There we go. That one opened a little bit easier. This one I have used more frequently. This one gives a really nice glow and nice kind of overall look to the skin. I think it's beautiful. So the newest one that I have been really loving, and I think is just, it's so pigmented and it just goes on so well. And it's hard because part of me doesn't want to keep using it because I don't want to ruin the beautiful flower design in it, but it's in Coral Cove and it looks like this. Isn't that just the most gorgeous thing? It's so pretty. And I swear, I've used this quite a few times and it's managed to keep its flower pretty well, but I'm starting to notice little bits where the flower's going down and I don't want to lose the flower. I like it. All right, so moving on to the next kind of drugstore type I have some hard candy. So I think, let's see, I have two hard candy blushes. One is the Bombshell Baked Blush, and that looks like this. And it's pretty, it's okay. I really haven't used it much actually at all. I kind of was going through this phase of wanting to try all these different ones and all these drugstore things to see what worked. I also have the Hard Candy Fox in a box. This is the Spicy and Sweet. I mean, it's pretty and all that, but it gives like absolutely no color whatsoever. It just, I'm not a huge fan of it. I thought it was going to be more like the Benefit boxes, and that just didn't, no. Not even close. Not even in comparison. So then I have two Physicians Formula. And the first one I have is the Sexy Booster. And this is... It doesn't have the name. I don't know. Because I took it out of its packaging. It's one of those cool packages. So it opens up on this side, this way. And then on the back, it opens up this way. And that's where the little mirror is. And the little blush brush, which is really cute. And it's supposed to have pheromones in it. It had a little stiletto heel in it that had some gold shimmer in it. That's mostly gone for now, but it was really pretty. I like it. It's just very light pink, and I'm just not a huge fan of that. The other one I have is a Happy Booster Blush in Rose, and this one is pretty. I haven't used it a whole heck of a lot, but it is a beautiful blush, and I could certainly put it in the rotation more often. I think that's the problem is, you know, you have so many and it's hard to use them all, but it's funny when you don't have as many to choose from, it feels like you're stifled and you can't have your creativity. Because I do love once in a while just like tearing in and going, what haven't I used in a long time? And oh man, I'm gonna try this one now. And it gets exciting to try new products, and I like to play and I like to do everybody's makeup in my family. It's just, it's my love and my hobby and my passion, and it brings me joy. That's it. Joy. Pure joy. So I have one Sonia Kashuk. Is it just one? Yes, one Sonia Kashuk blush, and also one Model Co. Peach Bellini. So let's look at, and they're kind of similar actually. So the Sonia Kashuk one I have is in Sunset, and this is a very beautiful coral color, as you can see, coming up really true in the viewfinder. And I love those oranges. And this is Model Co.'s blush. This was again in Ipsy in Peach Bellini. So I definitely want to start using that a little bit more. I didn't realize what a beautiful, oh my gosh, and it's so soft. Oh guys, you should see this. It's so pretty. Let's see if we can do a good swatch here. Can you see that? Hopefully with all the lights I've got. I'm still trying to work out a lighting system. I'm kind of new to having this, you know, crazy lighting, needing to have it really be able to see the colors well. I'm usually just talking on these channels. So if you have any suggestions when it comes to the lights, let me know. I would really love any advice that you have to give me. All right, so moving on, I think we have done all of the, yes, we are, oh, no, yep, we have done all of the drugstore blushes. Oh, no, we haven't. The last one. brand new too. This is a new one to me. It's probably been out for a little while, but oh my gosh, it is so neat. This is Drew Barrymore's Flower line, and this is the color, what color is this? It's a Transforming Touch to Cream Powder, and this is in a coral blue. A coral blue. And oh my goodness, is this just, it is so beautiful. I'm trying to not dump it everywhere. It is so pretty, and it just, you touch it and it goes on like cream. It is such a neat, it is a little bit expensive, but not crazy. It's certainly not what I would call super high end, but it's not, it's like mid-range. But the quality is totally high end. I am impressed, to say the least. I was so impressed with that. So I think the next thing that we will move on to is Benefit, because I have quite a lot of Benefit, because I love my Benefit. All right, so let's start with the newest probably addition to my Benefit collection, and that is the Benefit Box O Box Blushes. And this was one of the holiday sets that came out this past winter, and I'm going to show you it. I know it's probably not available, and I know that that sucks, and I know people can't get it, but this gives you an idea too of what they all look like, and you can buy each and every one of these individually, except for I think Bella Bamba. I think Bella Bamba is going to be retired, but you might still be able to get it. So this looks like this, and it is awesome. I love Hoola. I've dipped into that quite a bit. I still have my other one, so I use that. As you can see, I have not only hit pan, but I've hit royal pan on Coralista. And I actually own the full box one of it, but I have seriously hit some pan on that. And I only got this past holiday season. So I haven't actually had it that long, but I have hit some major pan. Clearly, I love my coral blushes. That's for sure. So speaking of Coralista, this is the actual box Coralista, and I have put quite a divot. You won't be able to see it that well here, but I have put quite a divot in my Coralista, and I stopped using this when I got my other one, so that's why this one hasn't run out yet. Thank goodness I got the other one. The other box blushes that I have are Sugar Bomb and Dallas. And Dallas is being discontinued, so I'm so happy that I have it. I don't use it that often, but when I do, I love it. It is one of these amazing kind of slightly bronzy, slightly rosy, almost looks like you're kind of like been in the sun a little too long and burnt. It is my absolute favorite blush to put on when I'm super tan and I just want to go to the beach and just like throw something on my cheeks, but not put on foundation and not put on everything. And it just looks so beautiful. It is nothing to look at though in the pan. Let me see if I can get the good swatch on for you. All right, let's see. We'll do, how about right there? I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll try a little bit more there. It's just not showing up well right now. It's not showing up very well right now in that sort of lighting, but it is so beautiful when you get it actually on your cheeks. It is so awesome. And then I have Sugar Bomb. I love Sugar Bomb. It is right up there with Coralista for me. It is one of those, it's one of those that I just love having around. I do use it a lot. For me, it's a blush topper. So it's awesome. Awesome to have around. So, and the last of the benefit that I have is probably my newest favorite, because like I said, I'm getting into cream blushes a little bit more, and that is Majorette. So Majorette is awesome and so cool, and let me show you. Mine is gross looking, but you can see I have been using it quite a lot. It is just one of the most beautiful colors. If you haven't seen Majorette, I'm going to try and show you right now. Let's see if we can. You can see right there. It's beautiful, orangey, coral. It's just lovely. And it smells so good. It just, all the Benefit blushes, they just smell so amazing. I love them. All right, so then the next one I have would probably be my only The Balm. And this is one of their long-wearing blush stains. And this is in the color Swiss Dot. So this is really beautiful. Again, a very kind of corally color, corally peach color. Love it. It lasts forever. If you haven't gotten one of these in the stain ones yet, please, they're amazing. They're so good. Okay, so the next one we have would be one that I have only a one-off of, and that's Makeup Forever. And this is in the color number 5. And they just number 5 it, so that's fine. It's an orange, and you have to use a wicked light hand with it, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to swatch it, but just know that I'm using a heavy hand when I swatch, so it's definitely going to be, let's see, we'll put it right here. See how orangey that is. It's just, oh, gives this beautiful orange glow to the cheeks. It's awesome. It's awesome. And I also can use it as a eyeshadow, which I really love, because I do love my super orangey eyeshadows. I don't know what it is. I like my oranges. I really do. Okay, so now I have a couple of NARS things, very limited though. I am not made out of money, and unfortunately I don't have a lot of NARS stuff. Also because I'm not a huge NARS fan. It just hasn't been my brand. I don't know a ton about it. I haven't researched it. It just hasn't been my go-to. So I really just have some sample things that came in like kits with other stuff. So I have, oh, this is a bronzer. All right, well, okay. Well, I have NARS Laguna in a little bronzer. We'll just leave that there. I don't have a lot of bronzers, so a bronzer video wouldn't. Hoola, you know, a couple of different little things, but not a ton of bronzers. And so this one is a duo, and this is Laguna and Orgasm. So I have Orgasm like probably 1,000,001 other people in the world. I have dipped into it quite a bit. I do like it. It is pretty. It's just not my favorite. It's super highlighty, and I love my over highlights, but for some reason this one just doesn't give off enough pigmentation for me. I don't know. I know it's a cult classic, but it's not my thing. Let's move on to my next, probably my like all-time favorite blush brand. And this would be Tarte, because, well, I love my Tarte. And if you saw my palette video, you know how much I love Tarte. So let's start with a palette then. So this is the Tarte Off the Cuff palette. This was 2 years ago. Sorry. So, sorry, I had to look. The girlfriend is sending a picture of the new rental car. Anyone drive a Fiat? It's cool looking. Yes, it's very nice. Check that out. That is one hip looking car, I'll tell you. That's the rental though, so we'll see. So this is the Off the Cuff. This was 2 years ago Tarte blush palette. It's the Amazonian Clay. These blushes, they make me like convulse. They are so good. They are like, I want to steal babies because of this. This is like so fabulous. So this palette was so awesome. I adore it. I use it all the time, even though it doesn't look like I do. It actually doesn't look like it's hardly been used at all, but I've been using it, you know, at least once a week, if not more, for 2 years. And they're still there, going strong. My favorite is clearly the one in the middle, people. Let's be real. It is the best one. I don't think you can get any more, blah, blah, blah. However, what you can get is these guys. These guys are the best. And most of the colors that were in the Off the Cuff palette, you can totally get ones, either the exact ones or ones that are wicked close to it in these amazing singles. So let's start with the one that this came in a little package, so I think this one is limited edition, but again, they have so many colors that are really similar to this. In fact, I have a palette that I just got from them called Poppy Picnic. If you're interested in me doing a eye look with this, And I'm actually wearing the eye look today along with some other colors as well in there. I had to play with the Sugar Pop Too Faced palette as well. So I kind of have this one plus another one. But if you want me to do an eye look just from the Poppy Picnic and talk about it, I would be happy to do that. And this has an amazing blush in it called Glisten. And it has so much gold glitter in it. It's just, but, well, not glitter chunks, like fine glitter mist. It's just shimmer. It's gorgeous. So that one I have, and this one is very similar to Glisten, and this is called Memorable. And it's very pink, but it has this gorgeous sheen. I use this as a highlight. When I want to have like a pink, a little bit of a pink highlight, I put that there. Now, this next one is a cult classic. This is sort of like if you want to have a Tarte blush and you want one that will kind of go with anything that you have and will be able to be used forever, you go with Exposed. It is the best, and clearly I'm going to need another one. So this is Exposed. I have obviously hit pan on this one. I love it. It is the most beautiful color. It is readily available. Could not recommend this blush more. The next blush I have, it is still available to the best of my knowledge. It's one of their newer colors and it's in Captivating. And I've been using this one up as well. Again, it's one of those beautiful coral blushes. How could I resist? So, love that. I'm having a moment. Next, I think we need to, well, what do you want to do next? There's Bare Minerals or Josie Maran. Bare Minerals. We'll do Bare Minerals. There's more of them. So, as I mentioned in my palette video, I was a Bare Minerals junkie. I'm a recovering Bare Minerals-aholic. Like, you know, God's grant me the serenity, you know, all of that. I am a total Bare Minerals recovering aholic. I was obsessed. Now I'm just obsessed with Sephora and Ulta and everything in between. So I have a pretty big collection of Bare Minerals blushes. I even have a couple backups. I know. I have backups of backups. And you're seeing my shrugged shoulders right now because I'm trying to hold all these Bare Mineral blushes in my hand. So I have a lot of Bare Minerals blushes. So we're going to try and go through this in some sort of semblance of an order. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but we're going to. Okay, so let's start with, and some of these I count as blushes and they're the Radiance ones because they're sort of like the box blushes from Benefit where you can kind of put it all over and it's like a blush topper. So this one is Sorbet. Let's see, this one is beautiful. Oh boy, this is going to be so hard to show you. I didn't realize how hard. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to pour a little bit in the cap and then rub it around. And that's not going to work. All right, so I'll just show you. Sorbet looks like that. Again, it's one of those corally kind of colors. It's actually showing up wicked true in the viewfinder. So if you want me to do like a swatch type, a really up close swatch of all my Bare Minerals blushes, leave a comment down below because I can certainly do that because I think that most of these are probably still available. These were all regular collection for the most part. There's a couple that were limited edition, but really not much. So this one is Papaya. This one is absolutely beautiful. This orangey color, clearly orangey color. I have a problem. Yeah. This next one I wore out to the point where I am almost out of it in this, and I have a backup. And this is Precious Pearl. It has this purpley like kind of look to it. In a way, it's almost like a slightly purple, more purple version of Exposed. And it's gorgeous. Precious Pearl, I'm telling you. All right, moving on. We also have Gorgeous. It's gorgeous, darling. Simply gorgeous. So, in this one, use sparingly because it is so bright and so dark. It is a bright fuchsia kind of color. It will totally totally take over your face if you let it. So this next one is Celebration. This was a limited edition, I think. So this is just a super, super pinky pink. Really, really pretty. With probably a little bit of coral mixed in. But very, very beautiful. All right, this one is, I know they've got to still have this one. This is a permanent edition. This is Laughter, one of my absolute favorites. This one is a super corally, soft, kind of rose coral color. Absolutely gorgeous. I use these a lot, but they last. Like, I mean, these ones just last. This one I use sometimes during the holidays. This is Velvet. This one's very red. Very red. Hopefully you can see it true in the viewfinder. It is beautiful on the cheeks when you're really pale, and then you've got this super flush red. I kind of feel like when I wear this color, I feel like Snow White. So, and I know that's stupid, but I like my Disney. I'm obsessed with Ariel. She's my absolute favorite though. But I like that, you know, cheeks is red as blood kind of thing, or that's lips is red as blood. But you know what I mean. I like it on the cheeks. It's pretty. So the next one I have here is Love Radiance. So this would be like an all over color. This one is like if they put Exposed into an all over color. It has this really dark kind of almost slightly bronze dusty rose kind of thing going on, and it's beautiful. It looks gorgeous, let's just say. And I'm pretty sure it's still available. All right. Next we have two more. That's not bad. I'm not that bad, clearly. All right. The next one is Sweet Peach Radiance. I love my peach. We know this already. You've been here how long and we love my peach. All right. Look at that peachy goodness. Isn't it awesome? Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it makes me so happy. I'm going to leave that one out because I want to use it tomorrow. Do you ever do that? Do you ever like go through your makeup and then start looking at things and go, oh, that's so pretty, now I want to use it tomorrow. So I'm going to make sure that I put it right there so that everyone can see it. Yeah, that would be me. I know. We have a problem. So this last one is one that I've used like tremendously, and I had a backup as well, but I think this one's the backup. I think I used it up. And this is Glee. Glee is, again, another exposed type color that's very purpley. And when I am very pale, I love it. So that is that. So I think that the next, oh, I forgot one. I'm sorry. Luxe Radiance. This one's super goldy, shimmery, and dusty rose-esque. All right. So we got all those done. So the next, let's go to, all right, we were going to go to Josie Maran, but I have only one of, oh my gosh, I forgot a Tarte one. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. This is a cheek stain in Flush. This came in one of those holiday things. Let's see if we can, where are we going to put it? I don't have any more space. Can you see it? It's really pretty. I love it. I have used it quite a bit. It lasts for a really long time. Okay, so I only have one Hourglass blush. I do have the Ambient Lighting palette. I love it. It's awesome. It's beautiful. I only got one of their blushes, the Ambient Lighting blushes. And the reason was because the one that I wanted, they never had in stock. And then by the time that they did have it in stock, I had started to fall in love with some other things. And it was like, well, do I get this or do I get that? And I didn't get it. So the only one that I have is Diffused Heat. Pinky kind of thing going on, almost magenta. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's lovely. I love it. I wear it. It's fabulous. I mean, really, they are gorgeous blushes. Hourglass just does such a good job. All right, so the next would be, let's do the Josie Maran, because I have been not as obsessed as my Becca, but pretty darn close. So let's start with Josie Maran, and then we will move on to my Becca, which is my amazingness. All right, so we're going to do Josie Maran. I'm missing, oh, they're there. Okay, so I have a few things from Josie Maran. I have these and these. So we'll start with these small things because these were in like a little travel thing. I wanted to test them out. They are the Lip and Cheek Creamy Oils. Now, I've only used these on my lips for the most part. I've tried them on my cheeks once. They're okay. They are oily. I recommend these for your lips. They remain tacky. I did put one of my blush boxes, the Benefit ones, over it, and that seemed to work really well, but they are super oily. They look like this, and let me show you one of them kind of on. See how, like, it just comes off, it's like an oil slick, see? So it's just really difficult. The oil comes out first before the color. They're really nice on the lips, but I don't know, just not my thing. But these, on the other hand, are freaking amazing. I think, like, to quote Young, Wild, and Polished, I would cut a bitch for these. Seriously, cut a bitch. Kill your grandfather crazy. Thank you, Nicole. Best. I mean, because how else can you describe something that amazing? You can't. She had it in the bag. She's amazing. So I have 3 colors. I have one of the little sample ones in Pink Escape, because again, I'm not like too big on the pink stuff, but it came in a sample. This one is beautiful. I mean, just look at that color. Okay. But the next 2 I have are my favorites. So in ascending order, Poppy Paradise. Beautiful, right? Gorgeous. Kind of like a corally pink. But my absolute favorite is Coral Oasis. And in the container, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to look so bright orange. You're like, how the hell do you put this on your skin? But let me show you. All right, if I have any more skin left to show you with. All right, we're going to do it right here, right there, okay? So, and the texture is like so amazing. I mean, look at the way this looks. Isn't that gorgeous? And let me just, you know what, the only way to show you, I don't have any on today because I actually was using a Becca. The only way to really show you is how it applies, because when you use a stipple brush, and I'm using an e.l.f. small stipple brush, I also have Sedona Lace, but it's just, you kind of like tap it in like this, and then, I'm sorry, I'm going to look at the little mirror thing over there. Yeah. And then you just ever so slightly just dab it on the tops of the cheeks and like that. And I mean, I just love it. It looks gorgeous. So nice. And it feels so good. It feels hydrating on the skin, but not tacky. I love it. Okay. I do have one other one that's like kind of one of my little faves. In fact, I just had to sign up for one of those like Birchbox special. You know how you can, if you have Birchbox, they have special designer boxes and you can sign up. I like waited for my email constantly so that I could get another one of these because the other one came. And I'm not even that much through it, but I just wanted it so bad because, well, hey, if it's free, why not? And this is the water resistant people. I'm a scuba diver. And yeah, sure, I probably shouldn't be wearing makeup when I'm scuba diving, but I like to. I scuba dive with very attractive women. I can't like not look good. Hello. So this is in the color Los Cabos. And I love it. Cause why? It's coral. It's water resistant blush in my corally gold flecked peach. I mean, really, come on. So good. So the next would have to be the last of it. And the last of it would be my Becca. Because I love my Becca. Now, Becca blushes are just, oh my gosh. So what they are the shimmering beach souffles. And also the beach tints. So I only have one of them here. I feel really bad because it's in my purse. I have one in guava of these beach tints, and I have one in raspberry. I love these. They're amazing. I will put them on my lips, and then I've already put on my blush, but I'll just like dab it just a little bit on each side, and it just gives that little dimension of color. It's perfect. But usually what I'm wearing is one of these puppies. I am so in the market to get all of them. I would love to get all of them. If you got your hands on the Best of Becca set, congratulations. You just got the biggest, like, money saver. You got so much. I mean, almost all the products in there are full size. It's insanity. It is, like, the only one that wasn't full size was this little rose gold highlighter, shimmering skin perfector. And honestly, we're going to talk about this one too, because this is really more of a blush topper. This is absolutely gorgeous. Gorge us. I mean, just so pretty. I love it. But these, I'm telling you, these are like my life right now. So my very first one ever was Papaya Topaz. It still is my favorite. It is absolutely the most beautiful orangey, like, gorgeousness of gorgeousness that you could ever imagine. Do we need to swatch it? I think we probably need to swatch it. Oh, where am I going to swatch this? I don't know. All right, hold on. Let's see. Okay. Here? Ah. Can you see that? It is so beautiful. Okay. And then the next one I got was in the Best of Becca. I mean, full size. The kit itself was $35, and this in and of itself is like $25. It was insanity. And as you can see, look how much I've already used this up. And I literally got this like weeks ago. Like a few weeks ago. Oh my god, it just feels so creamy. Okay, we'll put it right next to it. There you go. I'm actually wearing this today along with just a little bit of highlight and obviously a little bit of that coconut jelly from Josie Maran that I had just added. But I love, oh, and this one is Watermelon Moonstone. So that, my friend, I believe is all she wrote. That is all of my blushes. Wow, I got through them all. Hey, we're doing good. Okay, so this isn't completely, like some of my blushes when I was in my palette videos, I did have some of those Tarte Amazonian clay ones that are in my big palettes. I think I showed them to you, so you saw those in the palette video. I'm not going to kind of go through all of those because frankly it took a lot of time to get all those palettes out and put them all back. So as I have a lot of makeup. If anyone is interested in like how I store my makeup or any of my other collections, whether it be lipsticks, lip glosses, eyeshadows, things like that, definitely let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in any tutorials, let me know too, or whatever else you think that you might want to see me talk about. So until next time, guys, have a wonderful day and I will see you later. Bye. Hi guys, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Hi lovelies. Bye.